part of the way that I manage anxiety, and what we're going to talk about later, is there are things you can control and things you can't. And sort of learning how you learn and learning how you review is something you can control. So you can tally up your answer choices and you can categorize your wrongs. So that's how I handle my anxiety. I hope you guys are able to walk away with some tools here. But when you go through your wrong answers, and I have students do this, especially for NBMEs, you sort of want to categorize your wrongs according to the following 3 categories. You want to say, this information is new to me. New information on an NBME is not a red flag, but like an orange flag, depending on where you are in your study period. If you're 1 week before and you're seeing information that's new to you, that might be a red flag. If you've got 4 weeks to go and there's information that's new to you, then it's okay. We'll keep chugging along. The second category is information that I previously learned but forgot. And the third is information that I previously learned but I misunderstood the question. So each of these hits in 3 different types of people who may be deficient in 3 different categories. The information that's new means that you might require a really deep dive into some topics. It may not be all of them. It may just be like a big cardio review. Information that you previously learned but forgot, I'm less worried about. That happens to everyone. What that might mean is that we need to up the questions and up the review of questions, because that means that you're going to see things more and you're going to remember it a lot more readily. It also might mean that we add in some Anki and some note cards if we hadn't already, just because then you'll be seeing it even more often. And then information that you misunderstood is important because it's more of a test taking sort of deficiency that we would want to address by doing questions together and by really diving into how test writers are asking questions and how they can be tricky, and some of the tricks that I know, Dave, you have a lot of things that you've learned along the way, that test writers will word things in a specific manner, and they'll describe dactylitis instead of say dactylitis, and you're like, oh my God, what, sausage fingers? Like, so I think the misunderstood category is something that we also sort of up the questions and also step through them line by line to understand them the best.